Can the sudden appearance of documented historical text messages completely alter the strategic trajectory of a federal civil lawsuit involving some of the most visible names in the global music empire? Within the contemporary framework of the entertainment industry, the execution of a high-value private settlement is traditionally designed to establish an absolute barrier against future litigation, permanently resolving outstanding administrative and personal exposures. Yet, when an independent third party formally submits a newly structured civil complaint to the federal judiciary, asserting that an individual previously recognized as a primary victim was actually an active co-participant in the alleged actions, the foundational principles of civil liability are forced into an immediate institutional recalibration. This developing legal action completely shifts the industrial focus away from standard public relations management to an intricate web of cross-complaints, structurally challenging the boundaries of corporate accountability, the validity of voluntary witness declarations, and the long-term systemic stability of massive financial payouts within the global commercial landscape.
You are watching Celeb Viral Feed, your essential network destination for empirical entertainment tracking, verified court record analysis, and objective corporate media processing. To ensure your perspective remains firmly anchored to documented judicial registries and legally insulated market tracking, please take an immediate, deliberate moment to like this video and subscribe to Celeb Viral Feed right now. Your explicit engagement with our platform provides the vital corporate infrastructure our journalistic desk requires to deliver completely neutral, non-emotional, and fact-grounded updates. By ensuring all your system notifications are fully operational today, you secure a direct link to verified industrial and legal developments, cutting through superficial online commentary to grasp the true economic and regulatory forces defining the modern global marketplace. The Federal Judiciary Registry recorded an exceptionally significant procedural entry with the formal filing of a comprehensive civil complaint within the district court system. For talent protection architects, legal compliance officers, and platform strategists, this newly submitted litigation introduces a profound narrative pivot regarding the ongoing legal complications surrounding Sean Combs, known globally within the commercial marketplace as Diddy. The administrative timing of this specific legal filing corresponds directly with the public aftermath of the highly publicized, rapid civil settlement executed last year between Sean Combs and his former professional associate, Cassandra Ventura, known internationally as Cassie. While that initial private resolution was widely categorized by mainstream media commentators as the definitive closing chapter of a specific corporate liability window, this new action reopens the technical details of those historical events under an entirely different structural lens. According to verified court records, the independent plaintiff initiating this new civil action is identified as Edmond Laurent, a professional male model who has maintained a consistent commercial footprint within the high-end fashion and advertising sectors. In the official paperwork submitted by his legal counsel, Mr. Laurent claims that he was directly present at and involved in multiple private gatherings, which have been frequently designated in prior litigation transcripts as freak-offs. However, the core structural distinction of this new complaint lies in the specific target of the civil liabilities. Rather than focusing his legal claims exclusively on the primary corporate entity of Sean Combs, Mr. Laurent's lawsuit explicitly names Cassandra Ventura as a primary co-defendant, alleging that she played an active, direct role in the specific operational methodologies that allegedly resulted in his physical and professional incapacitation. To properly evaluate the structural and legal weight of this developing case, our compliance desk has conducted an exhaustive textual review of the specific allegations outlined within the official complaint. According to the filed documents, Mr. Laurent alleges that during his initial professional and personal encounter with the co-defendants, he was subjected to an environment where illicit substances were actively introduced. The lawsuit claims that Cassie allegedly offered him a variety of controlled substances, specifically naming cocaine, ecstasy, and GHB. The plaintiff states in the record that he explicitly declined these initial offers, as well as a subsequent offer of alcohol presented directly by Mr. Combs,
citing a desire to maintain his professional boundaries and personal sobriety during the meeting.
The legal complaint further details that as the encounter progressed over several hours, both co-defendants allegedly expressed a distinct desire for Mr. Laurent to alter his physical and cognitive state to align more closely with the environment of the gathering. The text of the lawsuit claims that Mr. Combs allegedly insisted that the plaintiff consume a specific portion of alcohol. Mr. Laurent states that after complying with this direct request, he almost immediately experienced severe physiological symptoms, describing a sensation of extreme lightheadedness, disorientation, and a rapid reduction in cognitive awareness. The filed document states the plaintiff's explicit belief that the beverage provided to him was intentionally laced with a strong sedating agent, specifically suggesting the potential presence of substances such as rohypnol or ketamine, which ultimately rendered him completely incapacitated for the remainder of that specific evening. Furthermore, the response from the legal representatives of Cassandra Ventura was swift and definitive, manifested in a formal cross motion to dismiss filed in direct opposition to Mr. Laurent's civil complaint. In the documentation submitted to the presiding judge, Cassie's legal team characterizes the entire lawsuit as an entirely baseless, financially motivated action that lacks any foundational legal merit. The defense paperwork argues that the timing and nature of the plaintiff's sudden legal shift indicate a deliberate attempt to secure a portion of the substantial financial capital generated by Cassie's previous civil settlement with Sean Combs, rather than a legitimate pursuit of judicial relief for a verified personal injury. To substantiate this defense position, Cassie's legal response introduces critical documentary evidence into the court record, specifically detailing a series of text messages allegedly transmitted by Mr. Laurent shortly after her initial lawsuit against Mr. Combs was made public. According to the court filings, within 24 hours of the initial complaint's public debut and prior to the execution of the subsequent private settlement, Mr. Laurent allegedly initiated a direct digital communication with Cassie. The text message introduced into evidence reportedly read, "Hi, hope you're okay. I'm sorry, I didn't know he was doing that to you. I will definitely be a witness for you." Signed explicitly with his name, Edmund L. Cassie's legal counsel argues that this documented communication provides clear, empirical proof that at the time the historical allegations were first brought to light, the plaintiff viewed himself exclusively as a potential supporting witness for her defense rather than a victim of her actions. The motion to dismiss emphasizes that Mr. Laurent expressed direct sympathy and a completely voluntary willingness to testify under oath regarding the conduct of Mr. Combs, without making any mention, insinuation, or formal complaint regarding any adverse actions allegedly committed by Cassie against his own person during those shared historical periods. The structural turning point in this narrative, according to the filed defense paperwork, occurred exclusively after the financial parameters of Cassie's initial civil settlement became a matter of intense industry discussion. While the exact financial terms of the private agreement executed between Sean Combs and Cassandra Ventura remain strictly bound by mutual non-disclosure covenants, multiple reputable entertainment trade publications and financial journalists have reported that the total capitalization of the settlement reached an estimated value of approximately $20 million. Cassie's legal team asserts that it was the public dissemination of this massive asset valuation that triggered an immediate change in Mr. Laurent's legal strategy, prompting him to pivot from a supportive witness to an active adversary in a direct bid for a financial payout. In a parallel procedural development, the legal representatives representing Sean Combs have also submitted a formal response to Mr. Laurent's civil complaint, deploying a significantly different set of defensive arguments. Rather than focusing heavily on the emotional or interpersonal dynamics between the involved parties, Mr. Combs' legal counsel has centered their defense strategy on strict procedural and statutory limitations. The filed motion to dismiss argues that the specific historical timeframes described in the plaintiff's complaint are profoundly vague and lack the necessary chronological precision required to establish a valid civil claim under applicable state and federal laws. Thank you for relying exclusively on Celeb Viral Feed to deliver this exhaustive, analytically precise, and legally secure long-form analytical report.
We remain completely dedicated to providing you with comprehensive, fact-based examinations of the verified data shaping today's complex media landscape, completely free from sensationalized language or unconfirmed personal bias. Please remember to subscribe to Celeb Viral Feed and select the notification bell right now to ensure you never miss a critical update on major legal milestones, corporate asset movements, and historical industry developments. Like this video to support our ongoing commitment to high-quality factual journalism and join our growing international community of analytical viewers. This has been Celeb Viral Feed, keeping you informed with absolute clarity, precision, and journalistic accuracy.